quickly going to deal with calculator work, and we are going to look at it when you are asked in two different ways. So the first one, where you are given the angle and we have to give them the ratio of sides. And then we're going to look at it where they give you the ratio of sides and you have to find the angle. So you must be able to use your calculator in both ways. It's very simple. We must just recognize the difference. And if you watch the video on what is trig, then you would know what is this trig table there on the right. And don't worry, you don't have to use it because you have a calculator. If you don't have a calculator, you might have to use it. Okay, for the first question over there. This is an example for when you are given the angle. As you can see, we are given the angle. We've got sine 28 degrees. And now you can say, but this is so simple. Why would we even look through this? Well, I see students make mistakes with their calculator work all the time. So let's avoid that. And yes, this is simple. But when we put it as part of other sums and part of a problem that we need to solve, then it seems like a simple concept can then actually mess with your brain. So let's make this very clear and then trust that you would be able to do this and that it won't cause any problems when you get to problems that you need to solve. Sine 28. Let's go to the table. We're going to use our calculators in a moment, but let's go to sine 28 on the table. So I'm going to, my angle is 28 and sine is 0.4695. That is the ratio of the two sides. And we know that sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Let's go to our calculators. Sine 28 degrees, and your calculator gives you the same 0.469, and then there are some more decimals, so make sure that you stick to your rounding instruction and that you do that correctly for the section, grade 10. So important. Let's look at the next one. So with that one, we've got cos 61 degrees. Let's go to the table. 61 degrees is there. And then for cos, it's a 0.4848. Okay, let's put it in on the calculator. We are given the angle, so we just plug it into our calculators like that. Cos 61 degrees. So our calculator knows that we're giving it an angle. And what do you know? 0.4848, and there's some more decimals. Make sure that you just pay attention to the rounding instruction. Last one, tan 77 degrees. If we go to 77 degrees and we go to tan, it's going to be 4.3315. Let's put it into our calculators. It is an angle, so we just plug it in as tan 77, and that will give us, we knew it, it gives us 4,3314, some more decimals. Okay, so calculator work, when you are given the angle, that's just how you read it into your calculator. Because remember, your calculator can't make decisions for you. It just does whatever you tell it to do. So if you're telling it sine 28, then your calculator knows that that is an angle and it gives you the ratio of sides. Okay, now with this example, this is different. When we are given the ratio of sides, there it is, and we have to work out the angle, theta in this case. How are we going to use our calculators for this? So when you are not given the angle, if you just put into your calculator, grade 10s, sine and then 2/5, your calculator interprets that as you are giving it the angle, and then it will spit out a ratio of sides. So how can you let your calculator know that, no, I'm not giving you an angle, I'm giving you the ratio of sides? Shift, sine. Then you're letting your calculator know that you're giving it a ratio of the sides. Remember, your sine is opposite over hypotenuse. And then it gives you the angle. So therefore, in this case, our theta would be 23,58 degrees. I rounded that off to 2 decimal places. Okay, let's look at the next two. Again, grade 10s, you are given the ratio of sides, so you need to make sure that you let your calculator know. So you're telling your calculator, shift cos. I'm giving you a ratio of sides. If we didn't press shift and we just press cos 0.9, your calculator thinks that you're giving it an angle, which we're not. We're trying to find an angle. All right, so when we put that in, then it gives you the angle for this example is equal to 25,84 degrees rounded off to 2 decimal places. And then last one, we are given the ratio of side. We need to let the calculator know we're not giving it an angle. So we say shift tan 5,672, and then the calculator gives us the angle. So therefore, angle is equal to 80 degrees rounded off to 2 decimal places. Okay, perfect. And that is your calculator work.